All right, in this video, I want to talk about how you can set yourself up for success at a young age and literally hit any goal that you want to. And this is the exact same way that I've been able to cash in checks worth over $20,000 and land six-figure roles in competitive industries such as tech, as well as go from 25% body fat down to 15, go from being single to having an amazing woman by my side, as well as go from being alone and kind of to myself to having a great group of ambitious, rich, and character-filled friends that I can literally go anywhere in the world with and hang out and be inspired to better myself. And so the simple blueprint that I use that I'm always talking about is get clear on the vision, get clear on what the goal is that you want to accomplish, like to the exact fucking detail. And this will take some experience and some iteration, right? So get clear on what you want to achieve. Step number 2 is to declutter, right? It means get rid of anything in your life that is not that goal. It does not have to do anything with that goal or is even holding you back from getting to that goal, right? Get rid of all of that, whether it's bad habits, whether it's limiting belief, whether it's bad friends, right? Get rid of those things, even if it's distractions, right? So just scrolling your phone, or even if it's your current job, whatever the fuck it is that's stopping you from getting to that goal, get rid of that. Because no matter how hard you push or how hard you get disciplined or how effective you get, bumping into a wall doesn't mean you're getting ahead of it, right? So you need to get rid and break down these walls that are stopping you from getting to the goal that you want to achieve. Step number 3 is you need to develop the right systems that will get you to where you want to go. So choose the right habit, the routines, the mindsets, everything that you need in order to accomplish that, and be the person that just achieves the fucking results naturally, achieves whatever you want, whatever the goal is naturally. Instead of thinking of the goal and the outcome to be so far ahead, start thinking about who you can be right now to pull that goal in closer to you. Step number 4 is to prioritize your mental and your physical health throughout this entire process. So make sure you work out, run, walk, meditate, pray. Your body is a vessel, it's an engine. You need to feed it the right things and you need to work it out the right way to make sure you're able to sustainably move forward, because you don't want to crash and burn when it comes to your goals. That's ultimately gonna get you away from what you truly want to do, and it's just gonna like demotivate you. It's gonna give you a bad taste in your mouth about, being ambitious, especially if it's your first time. For example, for me, the first time I ever jumped into water off of like a cliff or off of a ledge or off of a rock, I got sick. So now anytime my friends invite me to go out and do stuff like that, I always have a bad taste in my mouth because I got sick the first time I did it. Or if I ate at a specific restaurant and I like threw up after eating there because of whatever, it didn't even have to do with that restaurant, I'm always gonna have a bad taste in my mouth about that restaurant. And I don't want you guys to feel this way about your guys' goals. So always prioritize your mental and your physical health. And then aside from that, just enjoy the process, right? Nobody's gonna make it out of life alive. We're literally sitting on a rock in the middle of space and people are worried about taxes and paying the IRS and all this different shit. So literally enjoy the process, have fun doing so, and that's the way to get to any goal that you want to achieve. Now for the second part of this video is, before we get into the rest of this video, I have an important announcement to make. March 7th is when I'm releasing my solo business blueprint. Now who is this for? This is for aspiring solopreneurs and creators who are looking to build a profitable one-person business that aligns with their ideal lifestyle and their definition of success, allowing them to earn anywhere from their first $3,000 to $6,000 a month in income without the burnout or confusion of online business and building brands. This is something I was able to do for myself when I was 19 years old and help other creators do as well. And after having experienced a lot of life and realized what I like and what I don't like doing, I realized that I want to build a life of freedom and I want to build a lifestyle for myself and a business that adds to that rather than takes away. So that's why I've built this, to be able to share it with others, what I've done for myself. Now this blueprint is already live and it's on my website for pre-order. If you purchase now, you will get a huge discount on it, and you will also have lifetime access to it, meaning the future iterations that I add on with more value, more templates, more bonuses, you will have access to those as well. So I highly recommend you check out this solo business blueprint. Go buy that today, save big before my prices go up in March next month. With that being said, let's get into the rest of this video. The original question is, how do you set yourself up for success? And this is where it gets a little bit more nuanced and it gets a little bit more tricky, because what I want you guys to understand is that success is different for everybody. For some people, success means having a good family life. For some people, success means being able to wake up and have a healthy body. For some people, it's a mixture. For some people, it's being able to wake up, go out and travel. Some people don't like that. It's about just being able to stay at home all day, whatever. The reason this is very, very hard hitting and heavy for me right now is because I feel like I'm in an era of my life where I'm given a second chance at life to go after what I want with the wisdom that I now have. And I feel like the past 5 years, having graduated from high school, college, all these different things, I feel like I was measuring my life to a definition of success that was not even mine, right? For example, for me, I was going after the traditional, go get a good job, make 6 figures, your money is what determines your value, get married, do all these different things, right? I was going down that pursuit, and as I was achieving in that path, I started to feel really, really empty and really like I just wanted to throw up. Like I felt like there was nothing inside me. I felt like I was achieving, but I wasn't achieving for me. And so why this is important, why I'm being passionate about this, is because a lot of us when we're 18, when we're young, and we're trying to figure out what to do with our life, we immediately look to our society, our friends, our family, or just our immediate surroundings, and we pick up their preconceived notions of what success looks like and what a good life looks like, right? When in reality, the truth is that like that's not what we really want for ourselves. And I was having this conversation with a buddy of mine, Zach, where we both had great mentors getting into real estate. But at a certain point, we found ourselves disassociating with them because what they were measuring as success did not align with what my character and what the life that I want to build for myself is, right? And so me going down that path with them telling me what to do and what not to do isn't going to align and build a happy life for myself. So step number 1 in setting yourself up for success is, like I said, defining what true success means to you. I remember when I was first asking this question, how do I become successful? When I was 16, 17, 18, people who were making 6 figures were literally just telling me, if you want to be successful, don't buy expensive coffees, don't buy Starbucks, save that money, invest it, and then 40 years from now, you'll have $100,000 if you put it in the S&P 500. Now, although I agree, don't buy Starbucks, that shit is bad for you. Make your coffee at home, get an espresso, or go out to a good coffee shop that uses good ingredients. I highly doubt that any of you guys want to put $7 aside every single day just to have it be $100K in 40 years from now when you're like 60, 50, right? So really define what success means to you and go after that, balls to the wall, like full speed ahead. Because if success to you, if you truly love coffee and success to you is waking up to a nice, expensive quality cup of coffee and having some dude from Guatemala just be in your kitchen making the coffee for you, then that is your version of success. Whatever you do, it doesn't matter if you go get a $100,000 job, build a $100,000 a month business. If your definition of success is being able to have Guatemalan coffee every single morning made by a fucking Guatemalan, and you're not doing that, it doesn't matter how much money you have, doesn't matter your health, doesn't matter any of these different things, you're not going to be successful and you're not going to be happy because it's not what you truly want. And this isn't you being ungrateful of like, oh, like I have this job, I'm making this much money, but I'm unhappy. It's just you're not aligned with what you truly want. And no amount of money, no amount of external things is going to fix that or fulfill that desire. And that's where we see a lot of these people who have a lot of money, they'll get depressed or they'll do a bunch of different toxic things because they feel like money is the means to an end, when in reality, money is just a tool to achieve other ends, right? So figure out what success means to you. Get as clear as you can. Second step to setting yourself up for success at a young age is understanding that all it takes is belief and skills. So the reason you haven't achieved or the reason you haven't done the things that you want to do is because either you have limiting beliefs that are stopping you from doing it, or you don't have the skill sets in order to achieve those, right? And so these are going to be two that I want to talk about kind of separately, but they go together. So skills is what pays the bills. Doesn't matter what college degree you have. Doesn't matter who your fucking dad is. Doesn't matter how tall you are. Doesn't matter any of these things. If you don't have the skills that are able to provide value and solve a problem for somebody else, you are going to either be working a 9 to 5 and be stuck in something, having to play corporate politics, or you're going to be a struggling artist. Whereas if you have the skill set, let's say your passion is making candles, for example, and you have the skill sets and you have the beliefs that allow you to make the best candles in the world, and you have the skills to market and sell them at a rapid pace the way that you want to be able to support the lifestyle that you want to build for yourself, then that is success. Whereas if you want to make candles and sell them, but you don't have the skills, you're going to be broke and you're not going to have the money that it takes to support the lifestyle that you want to live, and that's what's going to discourage you. So skills pay the bills. And then second is understanding, like I said, the beliefs that you hold. If you think money is evil or money is going to make you sad, depressed, miserable, guess what? You are going to sabotage your way. There could be a $10,000 check waiting for you and your candles, and you're going to sabotage that because you subconsciously believe that money is evil or is going to ruin your life, right? So understand what beliefs are holding you back, whether they're limiting beliefs or conflicting beliefs, and dissolve those so that you're able to build the life that you want for yourself. And obviously, now these are very, very broad topics, right? For example, skills, that's one that I can dive into in another video. Belief systems, that's something I can dive into in another video. And getting clear on what success means to you and your definition, that's something I can dive in on another video. But I want you guys to start thinking about these things and applying these into your life, because with the 5 steps that I shared in the beginning of this video, you can literally accomplish anything that you want to accomplish. Now it's just a matter of getting clear on what success means for you and removing everything that's stopping you from doing that, and learning everything that it takes to get to where you want to be. So that's it for this video. I'll keep it fairly short. I have a bunch more that I could get into, but I'll keep it short for this video. Like I said, free vision blueprint in the description below. This is what's going to help you get clear on what success looks like for you. I encourage you to download that, completely free, loaded with a bunch of prompts, exercises, and questions that you need to build that North Star for yourself and attack it with everything that you have.